I'm Nico Vouilloz. We are here in Pay, my hometown. I became 10-time world downhill champ. I'm working to Lapierre to design bikes, and I'm racing now in Enduro World Series. So have a look to the bike. Bike weight is 13 kilos, depends, so 12.8 to 13.2, depend tires and small things. My small tricks start straight away from the cockpit. I have some hand guard, things I like, it look like motorbike, but more than that is working well with the bushes, with the wind, with a few things, and a friend do it, and I really like the stuff. I also have some foam grip, something, okay, people will say for the weight, but it's more for the feeling of the grip of the bar, and it's make me, yeah, I feel better on a long run. It makes the feeling a bit more comfortable, so I really like that. After that, nothing special, just, yeah, maybe a carbon bar. It's a Jerome Clements edition with a Lapierre design. Just I have some extension, 10 mil each, just to make it wider because it's 750 standard stock, so it's a bit narrow one. I also have a specific stem. It's a Nico Vouilloz signature edition. It's 45, so it's not 40, not 50. For my size, my feeling, it's 45, the best compromise I find. I have also a custom fabric saddle, so I really like this one because it's really comfortable also for the long enduro ride, just with a design for our bike, so blue on the bottom and a big fabric on it. But best thing is the foam is quite soft and really comfortable, so it's a good one. Nothing special, a 125 reverb, not 150. It's a good compromise for my size. So if we speak about the frame, I have a head angle 1 degree to make it slacker on the front for fast track and enduro. I have also, if we look at the shock, I have a coil shocks with a Standex spring, so quite light, with a size in between 425. It's a good thing for my weight. Coil spring just make the feeling on the brake much better. It's a bit heavier, it's a bit everything, but we try to make the time in a downhill section. Overall, it's working better than a air shock. Regarding the fork I have here, it's probably not the one I will race with this year because it's a bike in boost. It was just a try, just to see the comparison with a Lyric. We know that Lyric is stiffer, and I would like to compare with a Pike in boost. So the stiffness is good, just maybe travel, and so I probably come back with the Lyric. Regarding yeah, setting, nothing special, around 2 or 3 tokens, quite open in compression, make it sensitive, and I play more with the token than with the hydraulic. It's an enduro bike, so I'm not trying to ride with a really hard setting. Regarding brakes, nothing special. 180 front, 180 rear. Just when we race on the Alpine track, I can go on 200 when it's long run. But otherwise, just the ultimate guide, they are way better than the standard guide, because of the heat dissipation. Tires, we can see that it's a prototype, it's not selling yet. It will be a new all-mountain tires, so really good at the rear. Testing it at the front, so when it's hard pack, it's really good. If it's muddy or really a soft trail, maybe not. We have a specific campaign, will be the Magics for next year, for the new tire where are coming. Rims, wheels, so I'm using SRAM wheel. I normally ride a wide rim at the front, carbon one, the new one from SRAM. Just I don't have it on the boost fork on there, but every time alloy rim at the rear. For me, it's better. It's narrow for less drag and better for prevent the puncture. I really like the alloy rim at the rear. Boost up at the rear will be on my bike for the season. Just make it stiffer and larger hub, so it works really well. I tried to untighten a little bit the tension at the front, not at the rear, just to make it a bit more flexible. Especially with the wide rim 30 mm, it's quite stiff, and I'm not heavy, and I like when the wheel works a bit on the rocks and roots. Yeah, tire pressure, it's always depend about the casing. We have some specific casing, quite light at the front, so I'm riding around 1.5, just because the rim is wide. 1.6 maybe, not too high, but it's really important to have a wide rim to ride this pressure. And at the back, my pressure is around 1.8 bar and 1.9. 1.9 when it's rocky, 1.8 when it's standard. Never less, because you can have some surprise, please. Yeah, the gold staff was present in Spain for all the SRAM athletes, so I was in there, and nothing special, just it's bling bling, but we were really happy to have it. Yeah, transmission 34 is not especially good for racing, and is not especially good for training, but it's a good compromise. So we can go a bit higher, 36 for racing, and sometimes 32 for riding at home. And the length of crank, 170. I always rode 175, but with low BB and the way we're racing now, I go down 5 mil, so 170. A quick word about the pedals. It's new for me. It's HT pedals. Just work great. It's good compromise with Shimano and cranks, and you can adjust the tension, and you have a bit more play than the Shimano one. So it's working good, and yeah, just a new prototype with a slightly different plate didn't clip at the front, so just at the rear. Yeah, I have also a small watcher just to take my time. It's a bit more precise than the Strava one.